Hello everyone and welcome to Miko's Corner. Today we will be continuing Orwell. In the previous episode we watched a memorial get bombed and we are currently investigating Cassandra Watergate. We found out that she was the former COO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals, owned by her parents. And she used to have blonde hair. I think the blue suits are better. She seems a lot happier. We also came across this safety bill. A website called The Party, I think? Our principles put into action. Crimes per 100,000 per population. The safety bill was passed in 2009, and it keeps dropping over the years. The party is elected in government in 2011. It must be a certain political side. The Safety Bill is a collection of safety-centered laws and statutes created with the ultimate goal to protect the freedom of the nation's citizens. Central to the Safety Bill is the simplified, sped-up process of taking investigative measures against criminal suspects and their prosecution, as well as the provision of an increased budget for safety-driven expenses. The Safety Bill also paved the way for stricter regulations concerning immigration and general travel into or transiting through the nation. It also became mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. Since the Safety Bill has come into effect in 2011, the total numbers of acts of crime and terrorism committed have been decreased continuously, and the trend is ongoing to date. The Parges Peacekeeping Mission. This is a little, dimensionally wrong, I think. But whatever, it's a cute photo. The terrorist incident of 2008 was a terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Parges, a region torn by civil unrest for years, by the order of the previous government. To fix our predecessors' mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After the Parges peacekeeping mission had been signed in 2011, our troops were sent off to the neighboring country to perform tasks including the distribution of aid packages containing food in addition to health and hygiene products to the mostly impoverished population, the rebuilding of infrastructure, particularly hospitals and schools, upholding the law and public order alongside the removal of war relics such as anti-personnel mines, or unexploded bombshells, training local police and military forces. Due to the recent stabilization in the Parges, we have been able to reduce the number of stationed forces while leaving the overall goals of the peacekeeping mission intact. Alright. What else? 5 pillars of a great nation. Safety and security. We firmly believe in strict safety regulations and mechanisms to preserve the life and well-being of every individual. Economy and commerce. A strong economy equals a strong society. This is why we strive for constant, healthy growth. Our cultural origins, values and traditions, our cultural origins, as well as the significance of family and communal life must be cherished. Migration and foreign affairs. Gating immigration from and intervening in foreign countries are necessities to uphold law and order in our own. Intervening in foreign countries. What? You're invading them. Ay. Education and health. Rock-solid education and healthcare systems are the foundation of a great future. Yeah, I don't agree with that. You know, let them rule themselves. Worry about your own nation. Leaders of the nation. Robert Blaine, Prime Minister. As much remarkable visionary as unmatched leader, a member of the party in the 4th generation. In the surprising death of the previous leader of the party, Mrs. Goddard left behind a power vacuum. It was the young Robert Blaine who stepped up and was elected as the new head unanimously. Just as this exemplary case, Mr. Blaine will take initiative whenever possible and is sure not to relent until the party's ambitious goals have been achieved. Arthur Scott Gallagher, Secretary of Economy and Trade. One of the most seasoned members of the party, is in charge of the Ministry of Economy and Trade. As such, he is directly responsible for reduced tax levels for big and medium-sized corporations, as well as the resulting decline of the unemployment rate. Yeah, if you're taxing the 1%, I'm cool with you, man. Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security. Dedicated to the purpose of improving the nation's safety on the interior, was formed directly after the elections in 2009, just as originally proposed by Catherine Delacroix. Mrs. Delacroix was subsequently granted the position of the first Secretary of Security. She is best known for the inception of the Safety Bill, elevating security standards in the country to a new level. Peter Faulkner, Secretary of Defense. The Commander-in-Chief of the nation's forces does not tire to stress the importance of stability in the nation's neighboring countries. To that end, Mr. Faulkner created the Parjas Peacekeeping Mission, which played a key role in the prevention of terrorist activity occurring on the nation's soil. Alright, so the only project that we can look at is the Safety Bill. Participate. Become a part of the party. There are many ways in which you can contribute to the nation's success. Becoming involved with the party is a huge one. If you are willing to give your all for a brighter future of the nation, and consequently all of the world, come and join us. Find out how. Donate. The party is always grateful for donations of any amount. Your gift will directly help the party to continue its course to build a stable, safe, and positively conservative nation. Volunteer. Get in touch with the nation's leaders and champion the topics that matter the most to you and your family. Become a member. Life-altering calling, as you will represent the party in political matters on a communal or national level. Get in touch and apply to us. Join the Army of the Nation. The party is a big promoter of direct service to the homeland. If you think you have it in you to defend the freedom of the nation in foreign countries and help stabilize them, get enlisted now. Oh yeah, this game is going to be difficult to talk through from reading everything. To be fair though, I've recorded bunch of other episodes earlier today. So I've been talking quite a lot and I'm still not quite used to it. But it's worth it. I enjoy playing games and talking over them, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I know there are a lot of Let's Players out there, but the fact that you're watching me makes me feel nice. I won't say it makes me feel special, but I do appreciate your viewing. Oh, there's another photo of Cassandra. Status: you're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Pop artist and freethinker. Birthday: September 13th, 1992. She's a year younger than me. Interest: art, music, and activism. Oh, we can look at more cat photos! Art, music, activism. What a lineup. Sorry. The targets, painting, Alice in Wonderland, and her cat, Kikiko. It's a cute cat. March 1st, 2017, 11:01. Woohoo! First day of freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Pharma. Jake Clefton. What? Who's gonna pay for your stuff now? Mommy and Daddy won't like this. Listen, Jake, I am not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art already got me a lot of money. More than enough to pay all my bills. Don't you worry about me. So we're going backwards in time, which is good. January 29th. Despised puppets of the state, you have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all of you government lackeys. Most painfully, Cassandra. Opposes the government vehemently. Alright, I'm gonna read through before I do anything. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out for ages. You gotta get out from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, just shut your freaking mouth, okay? I am not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again, I cannot deal with this right now. Oh, you know what? I am really sorry that I still care about my best friend, no matter how often she decides to give me the cold shoulder. But in that case, that's in the past now. Changed his status on August 22nd in a relationship with Joseph Langley, who is not a member. With her lawyer? Might be noteworthy. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculations over my parents buying me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it? Nope. At least you are redeemed now. Want to blow off steam together with a little late-night shopping tour? Not today. I have a date this evening. Ooh, who's the lucky one? Case closed. Congratulations. I never had any doubts about you. Harrison O'Donnell. Kiddo, you're my heroine, in both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on the plaza, but no proof. We've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Cams for safety, one big lie. Juliet? Wow, I'm so happy for you. I knew everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thank you guys, I'm so happy. I am sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Yeah, I will totally write an article on our blog. Of course, I am so in. Profile picture. That concert was amazing. So amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how do you like it? So she dyed her hair July 6th of 2016, before her trial. Oh my god, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? We could have gone together. Cassie's going punk. Did Mommy and Daddy agree with that? Looks nice. That's a whole new you. You'll also need a new name then. What about Casarthus? There we go. That's clever, me likey. So henceforth, Cassandra shall be known to the world as Casarthus. That's the spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to join our little activist group, if you want to join us. Would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. Well, no, wait, I'm reading through it first, sorry. Just discovered this hot new band, The Targets. Man, do they rock hard. Playing a concert in the cell next week. Who's coming with? Mary, I'm looking at you. Punk's not really my style. Sorry, Cass. Can we just go see Cherry Cheek sometime? They're not just some punks. Their lead singer is a real cutie and they have this cool guitarist girl. Plus, they've got a message. What's not to like? No, sorry, it's not for me. Bah, alrighty. You're the one missing out. I'll have them all for myself then. Ooh la la, oui oui, non? Having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, the best friend of all times. But you really should consider paying a visit to your hairstylist soon, darling. Well, that is what happens when you do my hair. Mary Bly, best friend. Definitely ex-best friend. Broken friendship, yeah. That's the one we're doing. How sad. That's all you gotta say, dude? Alright, there's that. And that one. An activist group. Is there anything more specific? An alias name. You know people on the web. So many names, so many identities. It's always good to record every alias, then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. Another one with Joseph. Hey, did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, don't remind me. You know I have a history with that place. Already fucking me up enough that I have to catch a bus from there every day. Too many bad memories, and now I was there just moments before this happened. Ugh, I never should have gone to that damn protest. Darling, you don't need to justify yourself to anybody, especially not to me. I was so happy when Godos accepted me, though. Meeting her presence there before it could be a coincidence. After all, see, Sims, until you find more evidence. Thank you. Goldfels accepted me into thought. I was desperately wanted to go to prove my worth to the cause. Think of it this way. If you would not have gone to the protest, you would never have been wrongfully indicted, and then we would never have met. Yeah, and I could not have been called a terrorist in all the papers. You are not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching! Was that supposed to be my credit card in a cash register? Something like that, I guess. I hope you like, Chateau Margaux. I don't know. Great, so you've decided to bankrupt me. Yes, sir, always ready to pull the money out of innocent pockets. Anyway, I got the good stuff. Now I'm headed to my handsome boyfriend Joseph for dinner. Here's the thing. I've got an important appointment tonight. It's surprisingly out of schedule, and I can't postpone it. You've gotta be kidding me. I'm very sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Appointment here, appointment there, appointment every fucking where. Darling, please just calm down. How can you constantly do this to me? Have you taken your Methorin? Yes, damn it. Is the only thing that matters to you that I'm on my fucking happy pills all day? Darling, please, it's nothing like that and you know it, so I keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Fine, don't you understand that? Oh no, I totally understand. Don't you risk losing that very important client of yours now. Cassie, don't be like that. I get it. I guess I'm just not an important client anymore. Oh, come on, Cassie. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. Please. Session closed. Alright, Really? I can't go looking at stuff for him. I'm still searching on Cassie. Unfortunate. An activist group called the Thought. Interesting, maybe this is what influenced her. And who is Goldfels? You should find something that shows her current attitude and see if we're following the right person. We should find. He means me. I do the work. Alright. I should put in her medicine, unfortunately. On medication. Yeah, I already read it. Excuse me. Might be emotionally unstable if she's relying on this medication. She's only unstable if she isn't taking the medicine. That's how it works. Reminder to hydrate and take your medicine if you take medicine. That stuff is usually important. The thoughts are free. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. George Orwell. Archived. Archived articles are unavailable. From direct links, not from the front page. Ask an admin to provide you with it. Okay, so we need to go to the unarchived. So, yeah. Freedom is unfree. Published by Casarthus. It's cams. Cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. It is just me, or they're more than just a little bit. I don't know. Ironic. You probably all know me as either that blue-haired punk bitch, stupid cunt, or anti-governmental terrorist. These are only some of the names I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was just because, in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. It never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. One would assume that in an age where there are cams everywhere, it should be easy to prove whether I was at all involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all, which raises the question, why are there so many cams in the first place? The answer is intimidation only. You keep calm, quiet, and careful when there are cameras around, or you fear that there are cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this for all of the web, and now it's our real lives too. We have been brought to the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school. We were told lavish tales about the founders of the nation, told to show national pride, and I know what you're thinking now. This thing is damn ugly. What is that donut even? The Let Freedom Ring? The statement behind this ridiculously enormous heap of stones should be clear. In the middle of the Capitol there is a symbol of freedom. Comprehensible symbolism for everyone, isn't it? With the cameras there, this is now the plaza of unfreedom, if anything at all. Has an adverse attitude towards violence. We're not quite sure where it conflicts at the moment. Alright. This is Goldfells. Ooh, can I go to Goldfells? Goldfells. Hey man, can I investigate you? I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? While this might seem to be a surprising question in our current world of ever-growing digital surveillance, freedom of thought is no longer self-evident. Dear reader, there is a German folk song called "The Thoughts Are Free." It goes like this. Thoughts are free, who can guess them? They fly by the nocturnal shadows. No man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. I think what I want and what delights me, still always reticent and as it is suitable. My wish and desire no one can deny me, and so it will always be. Thoughts are free. And if I am thrown into the darkest dungeon, all these are futile works, because my thoughts tear all gates and walls apart. Thoughts are free. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, I believed this to be a universal truth, that there are no borders for thoughts and no rules for what is or is not allowed to be thought. This was not because I thought people should be so tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except ourselves really knows what is going on in our hearts until we choose to reveal it. Yesterday a question crossed my mind. If the increasing interconnectedness of humans via modern technology serves more and more as a collective memory and brain of our society, and there is an institution that is capable of monitoring every bitstream of it, how can thoughts still be free? It is not likely that we will communicate only under great mental reservation, to hold on to our knowledge, which means as a final consequence, we will stop thinking? When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. That is why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to the total control and safety bigotry of this digital world. Yours sincerely, A. Goldfells. Well, if we're still looking for Cassandra, I'm going to go back to her. Guest. Hey, Goldfells. Interesting name, by the way. I just stumbled upon your new blog, and that's some truth you tell here. The web was born in the sense of the ultimate freedom to be who you want to be, express yourself, wasn't it? Now the government has come to threaten this with real name policies and shit. Save your IP so you can look up who you are, so you don't say anything wrong, possibly. About time someone did something. Well, if you didn't have one before, you've just gained yourself another follower. Frankly, I am surprised to find someone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Thank you very much for your kind words, and yes, I am very delighted to have a first follower. Hello, admin. I like your things too. Could you one, but now even more. To get a service on search engine optimizes independent. Others get clicks and more money for you now. Now use. Spam. That is hilarious. Okay. No links in the article itself, but we can check out this. Can't. No? Okay, let's go back. And we'll check out Casarthus. Oh, we have that already. Okay. I thought there was a way around the inability to click those links. No contact. Last long in December 2016. Wow. Okay. Our timeline, something's changed. Ha! Finally someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Sees assault justified for showing the futility of surveillance. What's our conflicting? Freedom is unfree. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We have always been against violence. Ooh, which one? Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being... There are thousands of cameras pointed at the target. Big Bang still happens. Haven't laughed like this for ages. What now, Mrs. Delacroix? What now? Really, Cassie? You laugh at people being killed? Are you out of your mind? It was posted just now. Seems we're looking at the right person. We're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. Indicate that to law enforcement. Good and interesting. Searching for something a little more concrete. Have to dig deeper. Juliet. Hey, Cassie. Hi, Jules. Cassie, I just wanted to know. Your post on Timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. Really, Jules? You're not gonna preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No, I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know. It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all this crap again. You know, what I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Cassie, you hurt the officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault, Juliet? I smashed the freaking skull of a father of 2 children because I lost it. Fuck. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't stopped him? And this is why you really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. The worst kind of asshole. I might be free, but not rightly so. I'm not innocent. Oh, Cassie, nobody is innocent. You'll have to let it go. Conflict is immediately afterwards, yeah. See see what Sims has to say about this. What? Where did that come from now? This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. That's not what I meant. However, you probably won't hold her for long if it really happened in defense of this Juliet. Very good work. The intervention team is already on its way. We'll need to wait for confirmation. In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. I should take the post down. It'd be better, believe me. Wait a second, somebody's at the door. BRB. Okay, I'll wait. Smiley face. By the way, how is your boyfriend? You're still together? You haven't been talking about him all that much lately. Well, not as much as before. Hello? Are you still there? Cassie? I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she is involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Despite acting in defense of this Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. Okay, I just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group, though. Whether they... Oh, God. No. Take a look at the news. What happened? 2 dead after second explosion. Explosive charge set off in Stellington University in Bonton. At least 3 people dead, 3 injured. 2 people dead, 3 injured. Once again, a letter has been received just before the crime. This is horrible. Similar approach, same letter. Assaults are connected. Miss Watergate was in custody at the time, so that's her out of the picture, at least for this attack. Complicates matters massively, so much for our simple test case. I didn't think she was it. I need to speak to my superiors, see how we are to proceed given these extenuating circumstances. You did a good job today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button at the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Boy. Half an hour ago, an explosion occurred at the campus of Bonton University. According to latest reports, at least 2 people were killed, with a further 3 injured severely. The area was evacuated immediately. According to yet unconfirmed statements, the city administration office of Bonton received an anonymous letter just minutes prior to the detonation, which again contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, "The Thoughts Are Free," exactly the same letter received before the assault in the Freedom Plaza yesterday. We will inform you about any developments on this event as soon as further details are available. Yeah. Nothing else to look at right now. As you saw, I couldn't add anything to anyone else through here. Well, I didn't try all of them, but you know. Alright. Sure you want to finish your work for the day? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yes. Learn the following. Global assault on Freedom Plaza, activist group thought. Second assault happened, Cassandra Watergate. Criminally charged with the injury of a police officer in the past. Artist, former criminal, case was closed due to lack of evidence. She's in a relationship with her lawyer. Radical group called Thought. Collected data shows potentially dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement is suggested. Juliet claimed she defended her by injuring the police officer, and an arrest has been made. Next day. A place where there is no darkness. Actually, I do mind if we get started right away, because I need to end this episode. Sims. I'm gonna call him Sims, I think. Symes is too weird. Your name is Sims. I'll treat the Y like an I and ignore the E. Alright, so that is this episode of Orwell. I hope you're enjoying this series. It was a pretty good episode, though I do maintain that Cassie is innocent in these bombings, that she doesn't want to be violent. She just has those thoughts, and that's okay. We all have those thoughts now and then. But it doesn't mean we act on them, hopefully. We find some other outlet to deal with it. We exercise, we swim, we scream into a pillow, you know, those types of things. Don't take it out on others. Well, make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications every time I upload a new video. See you next time!